Like, there's been a period of my life where it was a physical thing for me. I was not secure about the way that I looked, and so it contributed to my fear of being seen, and it interfered with my job online, because if you have a fear of being seen, you're not going to be seen. Whether that's by your career, your colleagues, like whatever it is you're trying to do that might require being exposed to people, you have to break through that. Just remember that as long as you have a fear of being seen and you are masking who you are authentically, you're living for other people. You're not living for yourself. Because when you diminish your light because you want other people to accept you, that's not living for you. There's a degree to how much we can be accepted, but when that acceptance comes with completely severing who you are at a core level, it's not worth it, if you ask me. Because there's something really cool about you that needs to be shared with the world, and that's part of the reason you're here. So if you're not doing that, you really are depriving all of us of the magic in you. Let me know in the comments if you resonate with this, if you feel like you have a fear of being seen, and why you think that might be if you do. I hope this is super helpful, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.